like graduation don't matter. Working.
Yeah, they dragged it. They did
the stress that you could go under when you're doing your dissertation is that's what uni prepares you for.
That's
9 to 5.
Education prepares you for that. Because people forget that you can make a lot of money doing a 9 to 5. The reason why you should be the first one to negotiate your salary is because you take control of the conversation.
The side hustle in this modern day and era is just
100.
That's the key, I think.
Don't leave your 9 to 5 with your side hustle until your side hustle starts making the same money as your 9 to 5.
Don't just look at the salary to determine whether you're gonna stay in it or not. Like
Yeah,
if you can get a good one that has good progression, start at 25.
Basically,
It's
when
very
your
hard.
account is low and you're getting rejected or just not getting straight up head, it's hard. It's hard.
You just have to. The most important thing is not give up.
Yeah,
Because once you give up, that's no matter how like dead like your situation is, you could actually get like positives from it. So whatever like thing you're in, you can always get something out of it. 100%.
If you're new, make sure you like, subscribe. Before we get into the video, today I got 2 lovely guests with me again. On my right, I have
Come on, Brendan.
And on my left, I have Come on. Today we are going to be talking about life after uni, like we have in a previous video, but today's going to be a little bit different because it's been over a year since that last video. So, yeah.
The sun is out.
Yeah,
The sun is out.
feeling good, weather's good at the moment, just chilling, working, everything.
I can't lie, I like it like this, I'll be real. Although I do like the rain, bro, I can't lie, I'm one of them, man. I like the rain, I'll be real.
No, I can't lie. Our only reason I like the rain is if I'm indoors and I'm hearing the
Yeah,
sound.
you know about that,
That's what I like the rain.
That's only because you're inside.
Yeah. If you're outside, obviously.
Yeah, but
It should be sunny 365 days.
Yeah, I saw somebody said, I heard someone say if London was sunny like this all the time, it would be like the best city in the world. Like,
nah, man, but we need rain, I'll be real.
Nope.
No, I can't. This city needs rain. We need rain.
Deep. Everything. You're only happy in summer. Deep it.
Yeah. No, I can't lie.
Bro.
When it's summer, that's when the mood
Exactly.
of the whole country's up the most.
Yeah. But I'm happy. I'm happy all year.
Yeah,
round,
you
I'll
can be happy
real.
all year, but the weather does affect people's
Yeah,
moods.
sunny.
100.
Myself.
2 years ago.
Time-
Last year.
Do you know how
to
mad
people,
that
but it's
is?
not.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
Do you know how mad that is? We're getting old.
It's coming up to 2 years though.
We're getting old.
But like,
Wait,
academic year wise.
you lot should have came ceremony though.
Nah, I don't know.
The summer one though. You lot should go.
I'm gonna go to the next graduate. I'm gonna go to the summer graduation.
Yeah. Oh, but you're not gonna do it.
No, I'm gonna go to the I'm gonna go to the summer graduation.
Yeah.
The only reason why I didn't go to that one, honestly, I think is because like
It's just a bit long.
it's just a bit long.
Extremely long.
Like I graduated how many years ago? I put in all that work. Like it don't feel the same to go now. Do you get it?
Once I started work. When I work here, it's like graduation don't matter.
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
working.
Yeah,
They dragged it. They did drag it for us.
100%, and they're all telling me that I can't bring my mum to graduation. If I bring her, she has to wait outside the University of Essex. That is. Well, I don't understand that. I can't lie.
Yeah, they're bugging with their guest thing.
I didn't tell my mum.
You didn't tell your mum?
Bare people. I know bare people that didn't know. Bare people that didn't.
Long like my sister. When my sister graduates, I'm gonna use that. It's like a smoke screen. So,
What do you mean?
So like when my sister graduates this year, like she won't think of it.
Yeah, wouldn't that remind
But then,
her?
that's what I was thinking.
She'll be too preoccupied.
Nah, she would say, "Where's your one?"
But cool. Yeah, I started in 2021,
Mm-hmm.
and at the time I was working from home. So I realized this the other day. Since working, all I know is working from home. Like, I've been into the office in the space of a year, maximum 5 times, if that. So I don't even know what kind of office.
How do you feel like that's affected your like experience of like work, like getting into the
you know what
working
it is though?
world kind of thing?
I thoroughly enjoy working from home. I'm gonna be real.
100%.
And I feel like a lot of people can say that, like especially like the comfort from your own house is just different. But recently I've been going into the office and I've realized that it's almost as comfortable as working from home. And do you know what? In terms of like kind of sitting down, it's just cool.
Ain't no way I'm going to the office. I have not been to the office once. They can't. As soon as they say come to the office, I'm going to get a different job.
Swear.
Yes, 100%.
And I feel like going to the office like for you lot's job will be like good though. Like good change of scenery, like I can't like. Was it the office that you showed on your
Yeah.
the other day?
Yeah,
that looked nice. Like if I was there, like it would be motivating.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That office is
Yeah, it looked nice. I can't lie, it looked nice.
brilliant. Like, bro, that office is. Oh,
But my
there's
job
like
there,
5 floors as well. 5, 6 floors.
do you do like collaborative work? Do you have to like? Would you have to talk to people and stuff?
What do you mean talk to people on the phone?
Like just like colleagues and stuff.
No. It's very straightforward in terms of what I do.
Now with my one, like I have like an office in Greenwich that I could go to, but more time like I would like I choose just not to go to. Like, I just like
What you still got the option to go in
yeah.
because as of recent there was like yeah.
But now like I know like for like wider work like they're saying you can like come in now kind of thing. Like,
Can or have
no.
to?
Like they recently said for me anyway, like guys,
Come
you
in.
need to be in at least 2
Yeah.
days a week.
Because they're relaxing everything now. Innit?
I've become accustomed to waking up when I want.
That's
bathing,
exactly
and
that's
working.
exactly it. That's exactly it. And because it's been going on for so long, the time when you actually have to go in now, it's just like, oh my
You have to
god.
give me more money for me to come to the office.
That's
I'm
what I'm
so
saying.
sorry.
That's what I'm saying. It's mad.
I work in like wholesale.
You explained this last pod as well.
Yeah,
But God.
but wholesale at the moment
Mhm.
for international fashion retailer. So basically, in wholesale, I talk to like other like wholesalers, like could be like large wholesalers, like in different countries, maybe like America, and then like when they have orders, like I talk to them, like organize that, like
So the distro.
Huh?
The distro.
yeah, and like create invoices, like work on the shipping, manage like stock profile, like it encompasses a lot of things. You could say it's like operations as well, kind of, but like
Yeah.
that kind of side of like
Operations,
the business, innit?
Well, do you like it? Do you like what you do?
I like it because it's like it's like a family thing as well, innit? And like what I'm doing, instead of like I know you lot's like fields and whatever, like it still can't, but like mine was actually like I know who like I'm benefiting, like where the money's going and everything, like where it's like generating the money like for a self thing, innit?
In terms of like how relative it is to your degree.
I'll say because I did economics, I would say that. But did it help? I say yeah, it did, because economics is like a broad kind of thing. Like it like covers like a lot of different like maths, like economics itself, like covers a lot of topics in it. So it gave me like a whole like holistic kind of like skill set in it. So I say it definitely helps.
I do pharmacovigilance. It's just like one of those things, like something like you never would have heard before. I never heard about it before.
What is it? What?
Pharmacovigilance.
What?
Pharmacovigilance.
Pharmacovigilance.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh.
So it's like I'm part of like a team that, like, for example, like let's say you have like you take a drug or you take a vaccine, yeah, and you have side effects, and then you'd call in and like I have to log the side effects, and then my team will send it to like the manufacturer or the FDA or something like that, and then that's just how like. Yeah, just for safe. It's kind of like drug safety. But
That sounds a bit more. That sounds interesting in terms of like what you studied, biomed.
Yeah, I did biomed, but it's not something I like. I'd never heard of it. It was.
Oh, is it? But it's connected though.
It's definitely connected.
It's connected, but it's like, for example, like if you were like in uni and then you were like, oh, I'm gonna outline 20 careers you could go into. That it's not like.
I hear that. Yeah.
Like if you could leave uni and pick anything, what would you do?
This job.
You do that one that you did?
Yes.
No, not because of obviously not because of the not because of the perks, but in terms of like what you actually want to do on a day-to-day basis and like what you want to gain from it.
Honestly,
like, did you know what you want to do?
When I left uni, I did not know what I want to do. Still now, I'm in a bit of a crossroads of like
what you want to do in it.
What I want to do with my life, what I want to do career-wise, and what I want to do. Doesn't sound bad, but to make money. This is a good job because it's actually really lucrative. Like when you get to like the senior roles, people been making money. Like it's not particularly like challenging, I wouldn't say. So coming out of uni, especially like when we graduated uni, working from home, doing something that's relatively straightforward, they train you. Money's okay. This is generally what, If let's say I had like a little sister or something, and they were like, okay, what would you say to the ideal job? Whilst I can like figure out what I want to do and like use these skills to like gain transferable skills.
So say it's like a calm like placeholder job thing.
100%. That's what I'm doing. Yeah.
But yeah, I wanted to kind of get into finance really. But to be honest, if I'm being brutally honest, I don't want to do it. I don't want to work a 9 to 5 if I'm completely be honest.
Yeah, bro. The majority of people
That's
don't.
what I'm saying. But that's literally what university. That's what uni prepares you for. 9 to 5.
Education prepares you for the whole thing.
Yeah, but I can't lie. My whole thing with uni was to like get out of uni, get a job like for like, let's say, not a short term, but like get a job and then work on my actual passion on the side.
But you know what? Yeah, people forget. Do you know what's actually funny? Yeah, I was working like a month ago, and then this guy I was talking to, he had his own company and everything like that. He was telling me like how he had to like he just did it kind of like on a whim. How he had to like survive COVID and stuff, and like he made it through COVID. And he was telling me like, like people always say like I don't want to do 9 to 5, I want to have my own business, but he's like it's 24/7.
Yeah.
Like,
it's harder. It's much harder work.
Like 7 a.m. You can't miss calls. Like it's hard. You're by yourself as well. Like when you're getting paid monthly, if you just do your job. And when you're doing entrepreneurship, it's you like,
and it's everything you put in. That's what you get out of it on the entrepreneur thing.
This is what I'm saying, like, bro. Realistically, there's times when I'll be in the office or I'll just be working. I'll be like, bro, I've prepared my whole life just to be sitting here in front of a computer. It's actually robot. It's actually robot like behavior.
We're all clogs in that.
Literally, all just clogs. Literally, if one clog ain't working properly, they'll replace
you like this, like that.
They'll replace you like that. It's mad.
It's actually mad.
I feel like for me, it's like the career thing. It's just like let me get what I can get out of it. Until what I need to, and I'll assess it after.
What are deeps is that you can actually. Like no matter how like dead like your situation is, you could actually get like positives from it. So whatever like thing you're in, you can always get something out of it 100%. So
another thing is like career thing is that what's safer, career, because people forget that you can make a lot of money doing a 9 to 5. You forget it all the time.
Yeah. So this is gonna be useful. There's a lot of people at the moment that are still looking for roles from who graduated last year and are going to graduate this year, still looking for roles. So in terms of looking for an entry-level role in their field, what should you be expecting? Or what should you be not accepting less than?
Don't accept anything under 25k.
Do not
accept anything under 25.
No. Deep it though. You know, it's true.
I don't care.
No. Deep it. You know, there's different entry-level roles for like your like different like your subjects and different.
Bro, you can't be living on 25.
Bro, you know there's different.
Bro, you can't be living on 25
for different subjects and that there's different like entry level pay salaries.
Yeah, that's true.
Just for like your first, average
first base level entry, like first entry job, junior position or entry position. Sorry, don't go under 25. And
you know what?
People need to learn to negotiate their salary because I didn't do that.
Do you know what's mad?
My first one.
Yeah,
but after that, new contracts, learn to negotiate.
You know what? I'll say, if it was like last year, I would have said, oh yeah, I agree with you. Like, don't take nothing under 25. But I can't lie. If it's like sometimes you have to take like a trainee role or something to get so that you build yourself 100%. Up. Like, say a trainee role is like 23. Do that for 1 year. Build yourself up. Then you start getting more.
You know what it is? Me personally, after uni, I was in a thing where like, because I didn't know how little around the 25, 24k salary will be until you actually start earning it. So when I've got certain expenses like my car, my phone, etc. going out,
left with nothing.
That's when you're starting to realize, like what's going on? Yeah. Where's my money going?
And it starts to make you deep. Like people like average rent in like London is mad. Like how are people like, and average salary. I don't even know what average salary. 30 something.
30k.
30 like around 30 something k. And like deep it like the rent's mad in London as well. Like, people are just getting by. Like
I feel like to be living like relatively comfortably, you need to be earning over the average.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't think it's that.
You don't think it's that? What do you think it is?
I think to be living comfortably in this London, you need to be in a 2-income household. Personally, that's just what I think.
Probably, yeah. The
Two
more the
people-
better. The more the better.
2 people on
35K
around
plus.
average needs to be.
True.
2 people on 35K in 1 yard ain't enough. I don't think that's enough.
It depends where you
Still
live.
not,
You're not
it's still
deep.
not a lot, but you will be more
It
comfortable.
depends where you live.
Yeah,
I can't lie.
100.
Deep, if you're like 25K, you're what you're taking home, what 1.6?
Nah, that can work still. That can work. It depends. Not obviously not like central and
cheap,
that.
like normal rent.
Yeah.
You live in a bando, like.
No, but like people do this. People's moms are doing this by themselves. People just
Yeah.
But what Brendan said is like, if it's beneficial, like obviously it's stupid. Like
I
for
can't
me,
lie. Yeah, go on.
I'm gonna probably take a pay cut to get into something different as a trainee. So
That's what I'm saying.
What, as in completely switch your
100%.
your area of work?
Yeah, 100%.
Do you know
Right.
what? Oh, yeah,
Because
go on.
it's gonna sound the money at the end of the
Yeah.
tunnel
Yeah,
is
100.
very, very good.
I can't lie. You need to be looking at the money if we're being realistic, and what you like. To be honest, I feel like I can get something that I love doing and get more money with it as well. So that's where I'm at the moment.
I'll definitely say if there's 2 jobs, like one pays like slightly more and others like less, but the other one has like a clear like career progression and like something that you would actually like doing, definitely like choose the other one. Like the time is going to be worth it for the other one.
I agree.
Wait, going back to negotiating your salary, how would you go about that?
If you don't, first and foremost, in my opinion, actually no, if you didn't have to negotiate a salary, go on TikTok, go on YouTube.
TikTok, yeah.
Honestly, this is how I did it. Like, or ask your older brother. Your
Wait, did
mum,
you actually
your dad.
negotiate your one?
For my other contracts, you have to try. Like, you have to try. Or like, okay, for example, when let me carry on saying what I'm saying. Go on TikTok. Go like just look at recruiters. They'll explain it to you. For me personally, it's like you need to be the first one to bring up the money thing, so the salary.
I feel like that's a bit of an uncomfortable
because
topic.
it's-
You can't even.
but why?
I can't lie. You can't even be bringing it up,
you
man.
can't. This is what we've been taught to think this because like literally a job is it's a mutually beneficial thing.
Yeah.
It's a mutually
It's not a
beneficial
one-way
contract.
thing.
It's not one way. So you're within your right. You're in your rights to negotiate a contract, and the reason why you should be the first one to negotiate your salary is because you take control of the conversation.
Yeah. It shows that you have initiative
and
as
they
well.
can't use leading questions against you either.
Yeah.
So go on TikTok, go on YouTube.
Yeah, but I can't lie. Before you do that,
At the
like
same time, you can't even be saying like you want
you need
60 racks.
Yeah,
like.
you need to be reasonable
Nah,
like,
yeah.
with your
Be
situation.
reasonable about it.
100.
There's things. I remember on the TL the other, like a few weeks ago, there was a woman that was interviewing a girl, and she said, I think she was American. I don't know. She was like, it was a Facebook post, yeah. And she was like, basically, she was like, okay, this girl was negotiating a contract with me, and she only wanted like, she asked for like 70K.
70.
It's like it's America, I think. She's like, she only negotiated, or she only asked for 70K, or she took my first offer. I can't remember exactly what it was, but like she could have got like she said if she asked for like 130, I would give it to her.
Yeah, but that depends on like.
But if she got fired there for posting that.
But that depends on the firm, like the type of industry, like there's bare stuff.
Why wouldn't you give someone the low end if they're gonna ask for that?
Yeah.
So you have to negotiate.
But even all those numbers, like I would have gave her 130. She's probably in some like finance or something or so.
No, but this is anything like, and this is people like companies have a budget, and why wouldn't you want to go on a lower end of the budget that you can negotiate?
It's true there.
Like my older brother, I don't know about any other people. I've got older brothers. They tell me things like this, and like, yeah.
No, it's definitely good. That's good advice. Yeah.
100.
Before you get your grades, like we suggest looking for jobs way before that.
Yeah, 100,
like,
100.
But okay, cool. But if I like got my grades, like what questions would I be like?
Yeah. Like, what would you? Because you need to sit down with yourself. There's a period we've all had at uni where we've sat down with ourselves.
I feel like, what are you gonna do after?
And like, what are we gonna do now?
I would say I would be thinking, what's a job that I could get that pays well, that when I'm there, I wouldn't be like itching to go home. Like I wouldn't be looking at I wouldn't be looking at the clock like every 2 seconds. Like, but not something maybe that like enjoy like not enjoy, but like I could get like I could do and like feel like I'm getting some sort of fulfillment out of, and then I could go yard and then I could do it like again, kind of thing. But that's like idealistic.
Do you know what it is? I feel like the only thing I can do that with is football. If I'm being completely honest,
that's what I'm saying. Like you have to be, it's specific to you, innit?
Exactly. For me, I would be like, what do you want to do? Like when I graduated, I knew I wanted kind of a break. I wanted to enjoy the summer.
We all did.
So it's like some people just go ham straight away though. Some people have internships lined up. So it's like, do you want to
That's
have
the
a break?
best possible thing.
But that's what. To be honest,
wait, Rick, I think you should put your thing closer still.
Oh, so do you want to break? Do you want to travel? Do you want to go ham straight away? Momentum. Some people procrastinate, but for me, I would say something. What Brendan said, something that pays decent. Preferably, you can work from home. Less stress. You have more time. Maybe you can do your side hustles as well.
Right now, the working from home thing's a bit sticky because people are starting to go back to the office. So getting a work from home role at the moment is quite tight.
Nah, what Root just said though, the side hustle in this modern day and era is just
100.
That's the key, I think.
100.
Like,
I can't like living.
I feel like you should just think of as many things that you can do to make money. Like
I think quickly. Don't leave your 9 to 5 with your side hustle until your side hustle starts making the same money as your 9 to 5 a month.
Do you know what it is? Loads of people just leave their roles just to focus on their side hustle.
Yeah,
I'm not saying don't do that.
I realize, yeah, what we see on social media and whatever else is no. We see the people that have had success doing that, but we don't see the people that have failed doing that. Do you get it?
You know, they're just
you know the ratio is definitely mad. Like there's
like 5 to 95.
It's crazy. It's
5
crazy.
to 95.
It's crazy. So,
but you know what though? A lot of people that like come out of their like jobs to like fully pursue something. Sometimes it's a good thing, and sometimes it's a bad thing. Like a good thing because they can actually solely focus on their actual passion. More time is their passion as well.
At the same time, you need to be smart. You need to be thinking about you need to weigh up the options.
You can't just dive in that. That's why I said
that's what I'm saying. So, let's be real. Certain man just dive in and then
they don't know what to do.
It pays off. It pays off. Like you take a mad risk and it pays off. But certain man, you take a risk, no reward.
You gotta try again though. You gotta keep on trying.
Yeah, I can't keep trying.
100.
But flipping another thing, just a side hustle. I don't think it even needs to be your passion because 9 to 5 ain't your passion.
Yeah.
And you're making money and you're going to stay at it for like 20, 30, 40 years.
Yeah, side hustle doesn't have to be your passion. It's just another avenue that you can make money.
You have to just make money in this life.
Yeah.
You have to just make money in that.
I feel like, especially with like inflation and all these other bad things and house prices going up, it's just getting harder and harder for people to kind of survive.
It's actually ridiculous.
Especially within London as well. It's just mad.
Do you know how I knew? This is how I knew I'd have to make more money. When I'm doing Uber this year and I'm seeing I'm seeing like $50.
Now Uber went up again recently. Yeah, they increased their London.
Last year or 2020, Uber was at £15. It was at 15.
It's actually daylight. Like
I ain't seen below £30 in a long time on Uber.
It's all mad. What I feel like I wanted to talk about as well, yeah, like surviving in terms of money and like after uni. So from time we left uni, because we were fortunate enough to kind of go on holiday straight after uni, which I thought was very much needed and very kind of
like the Greece, isn't it?
Yeah. Touch Greece, which is very needed, especially after a long 3 years. Especially I can't like the last couple of months of uni during lockdown and studying during that period was mad.
Yeah,
I enjoyed that the most.
I feel like
it was different though.
It was very different. That's why I feel like I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
But like that period, what would you say, like someone within that period of like their final stages of their couple months finishing university, what should be their main focus?
I would say just focus so that you don't have any regrets. Like literally those last few months, just focus. And the thing that we did, like get a team. Like as if you have like a group of people to do work with or like share ideas of, like stay with them and make sure you focus so that you don't regret it, because once those exams come and that's it. Like
do that from first year. If you're first year,
I can't lie. No, that's cap though. You don't need to do that from first year.
Okay, second year. Sorry.
No. Towards if you're in second year, the middle of second year, that's when you need to start patterning.
I had a team from first year.
Oh yeah. Team from as early as possible. As you can.
Gara.
But in exam season,
Yeah,
make sure you don't regret anything.
Well,
and
what
make
you
sure
say,
you have it.
when do you think you need to pattern up in terms of like what year you're in?
Depends what you're doing.
No, it doesn't.
It does. Because some courses, if you don't get
doesn't.
like first or something in first year, you can't do like placement in second year. For certain things.
Okay. Yeah.
But if it's not that, first year, just enjoy yourself.
Like first year, you can actually do
You know what's
work-life
mad?
balance
I
to
feel
the
like
fullest.
I feel like I took first year way too serious.
Bro, I can't lie. I can't lie. First year, I felt like I was on holiday.
I took first year seriously. I
I
can't
took
lie.
first year way too serious.
No, bro. First year, I was like, we
Do you
was
know
on
what?
holiday.
I feel like because I didn't do that well in my A levels. I was like, no, like I need to pattern up now.
Yeah.
I think I took second year the least serious.
Bro, first year was holiday.
I can't like.
Not for me.
I feel like second year was a walk in the park.
I can't wait. Second year, I can't even remember it. Like.
Yeah, I didn't really do a
Second,
lot.
second year, third year,
Third year, yeah.
bro. Third year, you see what I say? If every single person was on ropes in third year,
That Disso will teach you something.
do you know what's mad? I even think I can't even. I think I was talking about it the other day. There was a time, yeah, and I would actually never forget this. I was doing my Disso. I went to the library at like what time did I go
I used to
library?
go like 5.
We used
I
to
went
go
to the
like
I
8
went
hours.
to, no I went to the
Crazy
library at like 6 p.m. I didn't leave that library till the next morning at 9 a.m. Writing the Disso.
Oh yeah.
I didn't eat. Literally.
I swear I was there.
He used to go to the library like when he
Yeah,
runs
mad.
Oh,
Bro, we used to do literally all nighters in the library
Yeah.
writing Disso. I
I
can't
can't
like,
lie. I like that kind of unity, like not even the work team, but like just doing that kind of stuff. I kind of like I kind of miss it.
I miss it.
Just
still.
doing it.
No, but Disso was torture.
No, the Disso was a super drag.
This, and you know what it is with me? I'm not really a writer. I don't
have to be. They say you have to.
I don't like writing, bro. Like I'm not English. Well, I'm English, but I'm not English person. Do you get it? I don't like writing or typing and all these things. That's why I've done eco, straight maths, straight numbers, simple. When it comes to writing all these things and researching theories, just it's so long,
Yeah, it got long. I can't lie.
so long.
It got long. I can't lie.
Hey, how long was this?
8. Mine was like 9. I think mine went over 9K. Mine was 9K.
But you know what I done? You know I added graphs in that to make it.
I did what?
You added graphs.
Yeah,
I did
graphs.
graphs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
thought you
did
said grass. I think
No,
what
no.
you did. Yeah, like graphs
thought you
and
said that
images.
as well.
I did
And
graphs.
images and stuff, innit?
No, I didn't add images.
I did graphs and like, images.
You know what's bad? I feel like looking back on it,
Like maps. I did a map.
I'd actually change the title of my Disso to make it something more interesting.
I think now.
My Disso was boring. Like, to be honest, if I saw my Disso myself, I would not read it.
No, I learned about it before. That's why I did it.
What was the title of your Disso?
Mine was economic growth in China over the last 40 years.
Bro, my Disso was, what are the effects of
Pollution.
No.
That was a bait one.
No,
At least
what's the
30 man
effect-
did that one. At least 30 man did
What's the
pollution.
effects of? Wait. What's the effects of globalization and how does it affect inequality in developed and developing countries?
Yeah, that's interesting though.
Oh, it was just. But do you know what? It got taken when I had to do all the equations and the
Yeah,
state
long.
I
State
can't
art.
lie. I can't lie. You know what's mad? I can say this now, innit? Because I've finished. What I've made up all the numbers.
Huh?
You know if it's the state.
You know how to just like process what imagine.
Wait, no. Do you know what's mad?
Personally made up all the numbers.
Do you know what's mad? Bro, because I was struggling. Bro, I was struggling doing them equations, bro. So you know there was... Because I'm looking at...
I think a couple people did that still.
I'm looking at so many countries. I'm looking at so many numbers, so much data that... And this is the first time using Stata, innit? The programming tool.
Yeah.
So it's taken me about an hour to come up with one figure. And I'm stressed, like the stress that you could go under when you're doing your dissertation is I've never had that.
And I
stress
swear,
before.
like when you ask your supervisor or something for help, they won't help you.
Bro, it's mad. You don't like.
So, like my supervisor, he cut out.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
cut out. I think I was asking him how to do something, and I think he found it jarring. So then one time he just was there one time, and then Gigi had to help me. Basically, the head of our department had to help me.
Did I tell you about my Disso story?
No. Yeah. So he submitted it late or something.
They're like with our Disso, yeah, because I got down, it got extended. That was the worst thing for me. That extension was the worst thing.
Because it made you feel like you have time in it.
I thought I had time, and then I promise you, I was just watching Ozark,
Safe,
and eating food and going to Tesco for like a week straight, and then I'm like, oh raw. By the way, everyone's gone from uni basically.
What's it? Oh raw.
Everyone's left uni basically. So like, you know that certain people that remind you to do work, they're gone in it. So basically, I ended up doing not the whole disso, but like half to like a little bit, maybe half, maybe like 40% to 50% of my disso in 2 days with no sleep whatsoever. Straight, no, I did not sleep a wink for 48 hours.
But like, now that you've done it, looking at that, it's like, you could just laugh at like.
No. Guess worse.
Wait.
By the way, that was the worst thing ever because I was probably really sloppy. Like the tiredness, like even typing, like you start typing, and you just start like.
Bro, yeah.
Flipping. So I submitted it now. I remember I submitted it and I knocked out. But I submitted it then. I was going to Tesco like the next day. I was going to Tesco like a couple hours later.
I was with you, I remember.
And then I bump into someone who's on my course as well. And he's like, oh yeah, this. And then he goes, no. He goes, this. He goes, oh, I didn't hand it. He says something like, oh, I didn't hand it in or something.
You didn't hand it in?
No, he said, oh no, I've not handed it in. I'm like, I think you made right. Like, I know, I've been messing around. What the heck are you doing that?
Yeah.
How are you even like breathing right now? You should be dead. Why are you in Tesco? And then he kept on saying something like, he explained something to me like, oh, how you can bust it if you like email them or something like that. So I was like, okay, calm. So I'm thinking, this guy's crazy. He's submitting this late. His whole life is finished.
Mm-hmm.
So I now go and double check. So something happened. So I now go and double check my disso or something like that.
Yeah.
And it didn't upload. It's either it's not uploaded or it was for like the day before. Something happened where I fucked up because I was sleep deprived. I can't remember what it was, but I did something bug and my disso didn't upload.
Or like, I remember you was half asleep when you uploaded it.
Something, I can't remember what it was because 2 years ago. Something happened and my dissertation
I said you uploaded it in a dream. You uploaded it in a dream.
I remember.
I uploaded it. I either uploaded it to the wrong thing or something. I can't remember what it was, but something happened. If I didn't go to Tesco that night, it was only God that told me to go and be hungry that night. I promise you, I talked to because the person who told me I didn't even talk to him like that. It was only coincidence I even bumped into him.
That's mad, you know.
That's God crazy. Is only God, and then I must have emailed them one long bullshit explanation. I can't remember what I did, but only somehow did I bust it. Basically, that was my Disso story. So don't leave it to last minute. Let's sleep.
Wait, did we leave it to the last minute? Disso?
No, we was doing it, but then I can't lie. The majority of my one got done.
Do you know what's so crazy? I feel like everyone was doing this all together. Everyone was helping each other for this all together until a certain point. And then everyone had to just do their own thing. Everyone had to do their own thing at the end.
What about exams though? How's it going?
Oh, walk in the park, man.
Hey!
That was cooperation.
Walk in the park.
COVID exams.
I feel like now, if you're at uni now doing exams, it's just long.
It's not. It's
long.
God. You know, if I saw some of the papers and I had to actually go sit there.
That's exactly what I was saying. I've been saying, if it wasn't for COVID, I would still be at uni now, bro.
No, you're chatting.
I promise you.
For certain man, I think they wouldn't have graduated.
I promise you, I don't know how, because.
But deeper though, that's the thing, because we had to do that, but then certain man afterwards, they didn't have to do exams like to get into like unis and that. They just got into like their first choices and
bro, but
they
still,
got predicted.
That's true.
I think this is Essex was not my first choice anyway. So.
Yeah, neither was it.
No. That period where kind of everyone's looking for a role is like very good for all of us because we use it as motivation, especially seeing each other go to these interviews and whatnot. It's very good. So
that's another thing within itself. You have to just get used to that rejection.
100.
Just get used to that
all
rejection.
the time.
Everyone's
100.
getting it as well. Don't feel like you're the only one going through that rejection.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is? In the beginning, I was getting so much rejection. Like it would get me mad. But then I feel like a year later now, or 2 years later, or however long later, when I'm applying for roles now and I'm getting rejected, it don't hit as bad as it used to. So
I hear that.
And I feel like also, once you get a lot more kind of experience on your CV, you don't really get as much rejection as you would.
You learn what you should and what you shouldn't do.
100%. So I've realised that I'm getting into like a lot more interviews now because of the experience that I have, rather than in the beginning.
Yeah,
So I'll say you just need that first step of a role, whatever it is, to kind of put that on your CV.
100%.
Then boom, you're
Yeah,
in.
I agree.
It's hard though. Basically,
It's
when
very
your
hard.
account is low and you're getting rejected or just not getting
Yeah,
straight up
facts.
end, it's hard.
Facts.
hard.
You just have to. The
Firmly.
most important thing is not give up.
Yeah,
Because once you give up, that's it.
Do you know what it is? I was telling this to someone the other day. You know what I don't like now? Or something that I accepted before, but I don't accept now.
What?
Is the airing me thing. Like if I've had the interview with you and you don't get back to me,
Bro, that's how they are, though.
No,
Yeah,
I take that as a serious violation.
Bro, you shouldn't, because that's how they.
I take that. At least tell me you've rejected me. Not
Bro, because they're doing that to like 50 other people.
Nah, like I'm talking about if I've had an interview with you.
Yeah.
Nah,
Sometimes it can happen.
Sometimes like, I've scheduled the interview and they've not even called me. That happened to me like twice.
Yeah, I can't let that.
Wait, you've had that?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Email them,
I don't know about that.
they call you and like, oh yeah, so have it.
No, once you've had the interview and that.
interview on Monday.
Once you've had the interview, if you don't hear from them for like, sometimes I can't lie, they'll just take super long sometimes. Or if you don't hear from them, that's it. You just move. I've had that before.
I've had people air me. I've had actual companies air me. Like, yeah, we'll give you an interview on the 17th. Wake up early. 17th is not college.
No.
Hey, another thing, answer your phone as well for some book numbers, because the way I got my job, I was airing this number for like 2 weeks, and then it was like some American number or something.
Do you know what I do? I
Search it.
Yeah,
I search
it.
I let it ring out. I let it ring out, and then when it's done, I search it.
I get
and
bare of them calls though.
Bare.
So, sometimes you search it, it's not going to be, because it might be a recruiter. It might be someone else. Like
No, but then it's coming
No,
up
but
with
then
42,
exactly.
42 said this is spam or something.
And more
like that.
time,
no, like, I'm on about a phone call.
Yes, I'm talking about phone call as well.
and more time, because I've done that before, and it's come up as like the person's number on LinkedIn, a recruiter. So I'll just call it back.
My one was like that. I was airing a call, finally picked up, and that's how I got my job. So check your emails, answer your phone and shit like that.
Another thing, have you like got a call and then I got a call and I was like, yo.
I've done that.
You know this?
I've definitely done that before.
I've definitely done that in the
Get a
early
bit too
stages.
relaxed.
I can't like,
Yo,
I was
who's
like,
this?
then I got a call. I was like, yo. Then it was like, no, is this Mr. I was like, and then you have to say, oh, hi.
Yeah, that's
I was
crazy.
like, oh, hi.
You know, it's
That's a put on that corporate voice.
With me, I always say hello. And they say, oh hi. I say hi.
No,
Always, because if you know me, you know I say, oh yeah, hello.
No, that one's the worst. I can't lie.
have you ever like?
Because when I did that, but the woman started laughing.
Maybe
Yo,
When I was like, yo.
Nah, I've done that
and then
before.
she was like, oh, hell, like she started laughing, she giggled. And then I was like, oh, like, hi.
You gotta put that corporate voice on. You gotta put
I can't.
job
Yeah,
voice
that corporate voice is important. Still, be real.
on. Good afternoon. You gotta do that. You gotta.
But do you know how mad it is that everyone literally
Has to do that.
changes for their role? This is what I'm saying. We're actually robots. When you feel it, like we change our voices, how
Can't
we
lie.
speak.
But that's just the world,
our
though.
way
You have to
of
go.
working.
You have to go with the flow.
But literally,
to go with the flow.
Do you know what's mad? You actually can't be yourself to get a role that you
No,
want.
no. Unless you do your own thing.
Exactly, but to get what you want, which is most likely a 9 to 5 in corporate after leaving university, if you're from Edmonton or Tottenham and you have the normal kind of ways of going about things, a way of talking, ways of moving, however else,
You definitely have to brush up. Like you have to.
therefore
like,
have to sharpen up on how you move and how you talk.
That's life. That's like
Yeah,
even
you have
if
to
you're,
go with the flow,
not-
man.
If you're black, even if your name sounds a certain way, if you're
It's sad. I can't lie. It's sad that you can't actually be like yourself.
You actually can't be yourself. Even as much as people say you be yourself,
But there's no point in whining about it because that's just how it is.
It is. It's mad. But that's actually the maddest thing. As much as people say, be yourself when you're doing your interviews or whatnot.
be professional, but just don't. Yeah, just be professional.
100. It's a big professional thing.
Oh, no, I heard one guy though. I was on one like seminar thing, and the guy was like, "Oh, like, because you know, the promoters, they're not. I mean, the promoters, you know, the recruiters, they're not dumb, you know. Like, they will clock. If you're trying too hard, they'll clock." One guy was like, talk to me as if you're talking to a friend, but about something like, but being serious about something. That's how we said
Be
it.
professional.
That's how we said it.
He was doing the Mary Poppins thing on side.
Like,
He's
don't.
going to
No. He was just saying in general, innit?
Okay.
Because he, and then he said there was one person that he was interviewing, and like he could tell that she was like not being herself.
You know, I've had that before as well.
What do you mean? Somebody said that to you?
Yeah, I've had that before.
I never had that.
I've had the just relax.
Yeah.
If you grew up in a certain area and you're used to kind of being around a certain types of people, you're used to speaking a certain type of way. So these people who are not necessarily from the areas that we are, kind of know that this is not really kind of adding up. You know what I'm trying to say?
No, but I can't lie. That's how they think, but they're wrong to think like that because
of course they're wrong, but they hold up.
Yeah, I know.
Literally, they are our managers.
Yeah.
If you think of it like that,
if you deep it, it's wrong.
Those are the
people.
Like those are the people who are hiring us.
Yeah.
Do you know? Not everyone's like that because I had a thing with a situation at work, and then with like my senior, and then the senior of the team, he had to have a call with him in it. And I was explaining something. He was like, "Do you know what? I'm from London as well, so I get it." He got my point in it, and he started talking to me normal. So it just depends who you have. Like,
yeah, that's lucky though.
So,
yeah.
But what was I gonna say? Yeah, just be professional. I can't lie.
Yeah, be professional. You actually have to brush up though. Brush up, but be professional.
Definitely.
But everyone knows how to speak. Everyone knows how to speak.
Everyone should.
Nah, I can't lie. Like
certain man
Actually,
don't.
You know what job I went. Me and them all went to one interview one time. When I told you, this guy rocked up in a dude. My God, not Moo, like some other guy. And I was just thinking, like, these people are thinking, they're just thinking. You know when they just think black boy. Yeah. He rocked up in a Dewey. I remember I was looking at him like, just go home. Like, you're not getting this job. Just go home. Man came in it was like a red Dewey or something.
Was you in a tie and that with it?
No, like it was like a small. This wasn't like this was obviously a job at uni, innit? So you didn't have to. It's like that black jean, black shirt type of interview.
Yeah.
But my man came like a red durag or something. I was looking at.
I came there for experience. That's it,
bro. Yeah, you just go home.
Came there for experience.
No,
me and Mo just looking at him like, bro, like, why are you even answering the questions? You're not getting the job. Like, so yeah, some people. I know some people.
No, you need to present yourself.
Definitely present yourself. First impressions.
100. But yeah, man. Anything you want to wrap up with saying?
On what? On based on what?
About careers.
Like, because this podcast, I really wanted to kind of.
Oh wait, quickly. Sorry. LinkedIn is your best friend. Don't use Indeed.
Oh, for jobs.
If you're gonna use Indeed to search jobs, don't apply on Indeed because the recruiters, they can see that you've applied for Indeed and they.
But some of them, it's not for every job. Though.
Not for every job, but some of them they won't take you because you applied from Indeed. Go use Indeed to search for the job and go apply on the company website.
100. I'll say LinkedIn as well.
LinkedIn. Also the even if you just type in graduate jobs on Google as well, like
I feel like everyone's applying to that though, man.
Yeah, but
everyone's
still
applying to that.
Another thing, don't be intimidated by the job description either. If it says you need 2 years or 3 years, just apply. You'll be surprised. Like, that's another thing as well. People need to you don't need to have everything on the job description.
I'll say good salary for an entry level role, 28k.
Depending on your field.
I think that's above average.
That's
above average.
Like for certain things,
we work in different.
I'm seeing a lot of graduate. Yeah, true say. But for financial, for the financial sector, 27. Bro, anything below 26, bro, you can't be earning 26, bro.
Bro, but I can't like I hear you, but the way you're saying it is like.
Do you know what it is? Like, obviously, my first role, I was learning low.
Yeah.
But I'm only deep in now that they were bumping me.
Yeah.
Like, and you need to weigh it in. So, how much work am I doing? The work that I'm doing, is this matching how much I'm getting paid? Does it make sense?
But I would say don't just look at I hear the salary, but don't just look at the salary to determine whether you're gonna stay in it or not. Like if you can get a good one that has good progression, start at 25 or something.
I think 25 is very calm.
Yeah, and then like the way my man saying, I can't like the way you're saying it is like if people that are on that now, they're gonna be thinking,
because 28 is very 28 is very
28 is very good.
Not everyone's gonna get 28.
To be honest, with me, I'm on a thing where I've got how much? When did I start work? 20. When did you finish uni?
21. You said 20.
Yeah, I started work January 2021. So since January 2021, I've been working. It is now April 2022. So that is a year and a bit worth of financial experience. I feel like based on the experience that I have and university, I know what I deserve in it, and it's a way above that. Let's be real. If I'm being honest with myself, you need to know how much you're worth. Obviously, you can't be dragging it with no experience, just uni. So yeah, you need to think logically, man.
Another thing is like, don't wait for these companies to come and tell you that for promotion or job or pay rise, go to them, email them. Another thing, these companies aren't loyal to you, so don't be loyal to them.
100.
You should change job every year, every 2 years. That's how you increase your salary.
No, but even then, I feel like you need longevity.
I feel like it depends.
It depends on
you
what
need longevity.
Every year or 2 years, change that job.
No, wait, if I say change your job every year,
I'm not saying change your whole career. Switch job. That's how you increase your salary. Don't, because they're not.
But some people ain't like. I hear that though. I feel like what you're saying is like there's people like trapped in their career, like their job.
I don't mean like that. Just change company, change job. Not like I was a doctor and I want to be finance. Change your job. Like go for the other. Like okay, so I work in this company. Just change your job. Just change that. Okay, you work for you do something for I don't know, flipping. You work for NatWest.
But I swear no. But
next year, go to Lloyd's or something. You're increasing salary.
Won't certain people be like, oh, why were you there for so short?
Yeah,
they'll be like,
answer that question. Be on. You can. No one. I
don't think you should. I don't think you should jump jobs every year.
Me personally, I don't think you should jump jobs.
I think you should.
Just because of the fact, yeah, you could do that to increase your salary, but at the same time, it kind of weighs up.
Stay if it serves you. Stay, but if it's not, if you're just.
Oh, that makes sense.
If it serves you, okay.
But you should know what you're getting yourself into before you apply to the role.
Personally,
look through the job description.
Every year or 2 years.
This guy saying every year change.
I'm not saying switch your whole career. That's how you increase your salary. That's how you increase your salary. I promise you.
I said every year.
Me personally, I don't agree with it. If bro, you should be doing something. If you're doing something you love, you don't need to be switching jobs
every year.
Honestly, there's people that increase their salary. They will double their salary within a year because I promise you that. Research. Just obviously do